Hi, welcome everybody. Myself Dr. Brajesh Kumar Singh, Assistant Professor as a guest faculty, Department of Zoology, SNSRKS College, Saharsa. Today I will teach you the Honors Part 1 Zoology syllabus on the topic of ecosystem. Ecosystem is a fundamental unit of nature, an association of organisms and their physical environment interconnected by a continuous flow of energy and cycling of nutrients. An ecosystem varies greatly in size from a small pond to a large forest or a sea. It is convenient to divide it into two categories. Number 1, terrestrial forest, grassland and desert. Aquatic ponds, lake, wetland, river and ecosystems. Crop field and aquarium are the example of man-made ecosystem. Every ecosystem has input and output of energy and nutrients. Energy cannot be recycled, therefore a constant input of energy from the sun is required to sustain all ecosystem. Energy flows through an ecosystem is one way, beginning with photosynthesis. Autotrophs, known as primary producer of an ecosystem. All other organisms are heterotrophs and extract energy from chemical compounds synthesized by the autotrophs. Structure of ecosystem. Ecosystem interaction of biotic and abiotic components results in a physical structure that is characteristic for each type of ecosystem. Biotic component of an ecosystem consists of producers, consumers, decomposers and detritivores. Abiotic components consist the physical environment. A species composition of an ecosystem is determined by the plant and animal species occupying an ecosystem. Stratification is the very vertical distribution of different species occupying different level in an ecosystem. That is, tree occupy top vertical strata or layer of a forest, shrubs the second, herbs and grasses occupy the bottom layer. Function of ecosystem: productivity, decomposition, energy flow, nutrient cycling. Example of an ecosystem: a pond, components of a pond ecosystem, biotic and abiotic. The abiotic and biotic materials are conversed with the help of radiant energy of sun by autotrophs. Autotrophs are consumed by heterotrophs. Decomposers decompose the organic matter to release them back for use by the autotrophs. The matter and minerals are recycled between biotic and abiotic components. The energy flow is undesirable. Productivity is defined as the amount of biomass or organic matter produced per unit area over a time period by plants during photosynthesis. It is expressed in terms of weight or energy. The rate of which primary producers capture and store a given amount of energy in their tissue in a given time interval is the primary productivity of an ecosystem. The primary productivity of the ecosystem is divided into two parts: gross primary productivity and net primary productivity. Gross primary productivity, it is the rate of production of organic matter during photosynthesis. A considerable amount of GPP is utilized by plant in respiration. GPP is utilized by plant in respiration minus respiration losses is in net primary productivity. Net primary productivity, it is the biomass available to heterotrophs for consumption. Decomposition, it is the breakdown of complex organic matter into inorganic substances like carbon dioxide, water, and nutrients. The process is carried out by microbes and other organisms called decomposers. Detritus. Detritus is the raw material for the decomposition. It constitutes dead plant remains such as leaves, bark, flowers, and dead remains of animals, including facial matters. Factor of affecting decomposition. Decomposition is mainly an oxygen requiring processes. The rate of decomposition is controlled by the chemical composition of the detritus and climatic factors. Decomposition rate is slower if detritus is rich in lignin and chitin. It is faster if detritus is rich in nitrogen and water soluble substances like sugars. Temperature and soil moisture are the most important climatic factors that regulate decomposition through their effect on the activities of soil microbes. Warm and moist environment favor microbial growth and enzyme activity, thus enhance rate of decomposition. Low temperature and anaerobic conditions inhibit decomposition, resulting in build up of organic materials. Food chain and food web. A straight line sequence of who its home in an ecosystem is called food chain. A network of cross connecting food chains involving producers, consumers, and decomposers are termed as a food web. Food chains are two types: grazing food chains, in which energy flows from plant to herbivores and main through carnivores. Detrital food chains, where energy flows from photosynthesis organisms through detritivores and decomposers. Grazing food chain starts with green plant called producers at first trophical level. In this chain, a much less fraction of energy flow. Energy from food chain comes from sun. In an aquatic ecosystem, GFC is the major conduit for energy flow. Now, energy flow. Sun is the only source of energy for all ecosystem on earth. Out of the ancient solar radiation, less than 50% of it is synthetically active radiations. Plant and photosynthetic and chemosynthetic bacteria use sun's radiant energy to produce food from simple inorganic materials. There is a unidirectional flow of energy from the sun producers and them to consumers. Major producers in terrestrial ecosystem are herbicides and woody plant, and in an aquatic ecosystem are various species like phytoplankton, algae, and higher plants. All animals are called consumer and heterotrophs. Primary consumers feed on the producers, these are herbivores. Secondary consumers feed on these herbivores, are primary carnivores. Tertiary consumers eat secondary consumers. Now, ecological Pyramids. The trophic structure of an ecosystem is represented in the form of ecological pyramids. The base of each pyramid represent the producer or the first trophical level, while the apex represents territory of top level consumer. The three types of ecological pyramids are pyramid of number, pyramid of biomass, pyramid of energy. Pyramid of number shows relationship between producer and consumer in an ecosystem in term of number. Primary of biomass shows relationship between producers and consumers in an ecosystem. Terms of biomass, it can be upright, that is in case of grassland ecosystem, inverted, that is in case of pond ecosystem. Pyramid of energy is the relationship between producer and consumer in an ecosystem in term of flow of energy. It is always upright because energy is always lost as heat at each step. Limitation of ecological pyramids. It includes a simple food chain which never exists in nature. It never keep an account of the same species belonging to two or more trophic level. It despite of vital role played by spherophytes, decomposers, they are not given any position in ecological pyramids. Ecological succession. The gradual and predictable change in the species composition of a given area is called ecological succession. During succession, some species colonize an area and their population become more numerous, whereas population of other species decline and even disappear. The entire sequence of communities that successively change in the given area are called sphere. The individual transition communities are termed as serial stage or serial communities. Effect of ecological succession. It leads to change in vegetation that affect food and shelter for various types of animals. As succession proceeds, the number of types of animals and decomposers also change. At any time during primary or secondary succession, nature or human induced disturbance can convert a particular serial stage of succession to an earlier stage. Also, such disturbance can create new conditions that encourage some species and discourage elimination other species. Primary succession in water. Primary succession in water, the pioneers are the small phytoplankton. They are replaced with time by free floating angiosperms, then by rotted hydrophytes, seeds, grasses, and finally the trees. The climax again would be forest. Lastly, the water body is converted into land. Nutrient cycle. The movement of nutrient element through the various components of an ecosystem is called nutrient cycling or biogeochemical cycles. The amount of nutrients present in the soil at any given time is referred to as a standing state. It varies different kinds of ecosystem and also on an seasonal basis. Nutrient cycles are of two types, gaseous and sedimentary. Atmosphere is the reservoir of gaseous type of nutrient cycle. Earth's crust is the reservoir of sedimentary cycle. The function of reservoir is to meet with the deficit which occurs due to imbalance in the rate of influx and efflux. Gaseous cycle reservoir is atmosphere. Nutrients occurs as gas or vapor. comparatively fast, carbon cycle and nitrogen cycle, sedimentary cycle, reverses earth crust, nutrients are non-gaseous slow, phosphorus cycle and sulfur cycle. Ecosystem services. The products of ecosystem process are termed as ecosystem services. Forests are the major source of ecological services. These are useful in following ways: purification of air and water, mitigating through and floods, cycling nutrients, generating fertile soil, providing wildlife habitat, maintenance of biodiversity, pollution of crops, providing a storage site for carbon, providing aesthetic, cultural, and spiritual value. It is very important, therefore, to understand how much nature is providing us for free, and if we overuse of misuse its resource, we will pay heavy prices for it. Now, the